a hard-played game by both teams. A game that, we scored the ball well in the first half. They scored it well in the second half. I thought we did enough things, obviously, to come away with the win. I thought for our guys to be able to bow their neck down the stretch when NC State went on their run to find ways to give us a chance to win the game. I thought some of our younger guys took a step. I thought Torrey Johnson was really big for us. He made that pull-up J. He made a couple key free throws for us. But, I thought Jalen Hord's second half was good. I thought Brandon played a really good floor game with the amount of pressure that was on him, the way they pressure the basketball. But, NC State's a very, very talented team. And, their resume is well-deserved, and it's a very impressive group.
Questions for Coach?
Danny, with the versatility that you were able to roll some lineups out there with, I think Jalen was at the 5, a decent amount, with the deflections that you talked about wanting to get yesterday, or was this about how you envisioned things playing out?
No, not really. Going into the ball game, I assumed that Markel was going to play the point guard. I thought he was going to play, but obviously he didn't. And a lot of that too, we matched up with them. They went small, and so when they went with a smaller lineup, that gave us a chance to move Jalen to the 5 and play that type of lineup for us. But I thought our guys were really active. I thought the zone was really good for us. Obviously, they didn't shoot the ball like they normally shoot it. But for us, we were able to keep them off the free throw line. And I think that's one of the biggest things for us looking at the stat sheet. Being able to keep them off the free throw line was big for us.
When a team blows a 22-point lead and another team comes back, usually that's a sign that things are going to end poorly, but your team found a way to come back. Or regroup, how do you think they managed to do that?
They got scholarship players too.
No, I mean your guys, though.
No, I'm just saying, whenever you play a team and you go on a run, the other team's going to go on a run. It doesn't matter who you're playing. They're good players. They're going to figure out some things at some point. You just want to be able to withstand that run. And I think for us, we didn't turn the ball over too much down the stretch. I mean, we had 11 for the game, but I thought down the stretch of the game, we made some good passes to one another. We went and met the basketball. We were strong with the ball because, they're a very aggressive team, and they create a lot of havoc and a lot of transition opportunities with their deflection. So I thought we did a good job of going to meet the ball and making ourselves available. And then, just making sure that we contested long jump shots and try to clean up the rebounding.
Dan, did you think the first 20 minutes was the best half of basketball you've seen out of this team?
I got to go watch it.
I've watched it. You was on the sideline.
It's different. It's different. You see a lot more on tape. But no, I mean, you look at the score, 42-27, against this type of team, and you probably say yes. I thought we did a really good job of moving the basketball and sharing the ball in that first half. I thought it started sticking at certain points in the second half. And that was, you got to give them credit because their defense does speed you up and force you into some shots or some things that you don't want to do. But I thought we were able to regain our poise to a certain point of being able to run offense and still get the ball where we needed to.
How did you adjust from that? The first 4 minutes, there were 4 turnovers. The rest of the half, you didn't turn over once. I mean, what were you telling your guys?
They got aggressive counseling in all the timeouts. Take care of the damn ball. That's it. Value the ball. Make easy plays.
Danny, towards the end of that first half, saw a lot of clapping on defense. Isaiah Musha slapped the floor a couple times. Saw Andrew and Wright giving direction from the bench. Looked like your team was excited to play defense. Is that a good sign for you?
Well, if that's what you saw, yeah. But, I mean, for me, I think we play a decent defense in the first half when we're in front of our bench because everyone's talking and you hear multiple voices. We have a hard time when we go to the other end of the court and it's the 5 guys out there on the court that have to do all the talking. And that's a characteristic of a young team, but, that's something that we're trying to encourage our guys, prod our guys, whatever adjective you want to use to get them to communicate more out there defensively. And that's something that, we need to carry over on the other half of the court as well when we're defending down there. It's just our 5 players down there.
How good of a feeling is it to, you talk about incremental growth that you may not see in wins and losses or the win column, to get a win in this type of game, how rewarding is that?
It's always rewarding when you win, especially in our league. I mean, all wins are things that you value and you definitely appreciate. For us being on the 0-3 at the time, this is a good win. I mean, it comes against one of the Big 4 schools. Anybody still say that, or am I just showing my age with that? But I mean, in a team that's ranked pretty high in the country. So for us, there are a lot of things that we can get better from at this game, but there are a lot of things we can pull from and hopefully use to create some more energy and confidence as we move forward.
Danny, what did you see that got Jalen going in the second half?
I think he just came out and was more aggressive. I think he knows that he can have a better half than he did in the first half. And, he made some adjustments. And he got to the rim a couple times, and, he's got to use that 40-inch vertical, plant 1-2, and elevate up. A lot of times he gets within 5 feet of the rim, and he tries to step through and shoots a shot where he's smaller because he's extended out opposed to elevating up. So I thought he started doing a better job of elevating up and making some things happen.
Anything else for Coach?
Your ability to get lots of bench points from lots of different players. I mean, Corey, of course, stood out tonight, especially with his foul shooting in there at the end with 11. And you got like 8 from Isaiah, 23 to 13. Can you discuss a little bit about the impact of players taking responsibility and contributing so that it doesn't all fall on 1 or 2 guys? Well,
that's how this team is going to have success. It's got to be spread out amongst the group. And we've got to continue to get a contribution from our bench. Now, their lineup was just a little bit skewed because usually Braxton comes in off the bench, and so that would have been 9 more points for them off the bench with Johnson in the starting lineup. But for us, we have to continue to get contributions across the board from a lot of different guys, scoring the ball, rebounding the ball. I thought we rebounded the ball pretty well just in terms of, finishing with 41 for the game to their 39. Now, their 18 rebounds, offensive rebounds, they went and got some balls. We have to do a better job of hitting bodies and boxing out, but, they have a strong desire to go get offensive rebounds, and they certainly did that throughout the majority of the game.
Talked about rebounds, and you've talked often about game rebounding. What about Brandon Childers jumping in there and grabbing 9 boards today? How important was that to what you guys wanted to do?
It's very important. But I think all point guards should be good rebounders. Because their man shot goes up, they're getting back for floor balance. So, those point guards have a chance to chip somebody off and chase down long rebounds and things of that nature. So that's just me from playing the game. He's not boxing anybody out. Now, we're happy he got 9 rebounds. But, he's in there, he did a really good job of going in there and getting those rebounds. He got some big-time rebounds, but, he's chasing down some too. But we need him to continue to do that. But not just him, all of our guards. Because most of the time when a shot goes up, every team is going to send at least 1 guy back for floor balance. A lot of teams send 2 back. So that might be 2 guards on our team that have a chance to go get some long rebounds or chip some bigs off of boxing out and pursuing balls.
Time for one more. We have one more question.
It was tied 58-58. What was your message to the team? Because they've kind of seen this scenario before where they get a lead and sometimes the team makes a run against them. Was there something different about the mentality, the determination?
It's right there in front of you. You got to go get it. The other team's not going to give it to you. And that was just a message they had for one another. And they were able to stay together and battle and find a way to come out with a big win.
Thank you, Coach.